Why do you think porn is good or bad for you? A lot of people suffer in and from that industry. But the biggest con of it is that most people discover it in their childhood. I'm neutral on it. It can be bad and good, depending on the mindset of the individual that consumes it. As long as one fully understands that porn itself is acting and the stuff happening is largely unrealistic to normal sex, and that overconsumption is harmful, it's not an issue. It's bad for me. I'm that kind of person who overdoes everything. So when I used to watch porn, I watch it until I exhaust my internet. It was affecting my mind negatively and makes me sexualize something that I wouldn't sexualize if I didn't watch porn. So I don't watch it at all. Rather, I started working out. Works well. I'm not that into hardcore porn since most of it is so terrible. No real effort at foreplay, and at times the girl barely even seems like she's enjoying herself, while the guy is just pounding away. That shit is awful. I'd say something like that is great as you're looking for a concrete example of what not to do. Though, I've only found a few scenes where the chick is super into it the whole time and where she actually authentically gets hers. And those are great, but I still don't watch them that much because I really just prefer softcore. For whatever reason, I think porn might be bad mostly just as a waste of time if I could be doing something else, but I lack motivation, so I'm jacking off instead. Otherwise, I think it's whatever. I don't have unrealistic expectations, and I don't try to recreate what's on screen since that's so rarely a good idea. If people do enough research to educate themselves about anatomy and arousal and how to communicate about their needs in the proper way, in cases like that where they should be totally aware why porn barely reflects real life and to not try to imitate it, in cases like that I don't think it's doing any harm. Most of the harm is probably to young people who don't know any better, which is terrible.